Tamika with Chi-Town Vegan, and I wanted to share with you 7 things I noticed that changed when I switched to a vegan diet. So the first thing I noticed, y'all, was energy. Energy was just on point. And since the first day that you switched to a plant-based diet, I literally was running around. I just felt the energy. So not only was the energy good, but after I ate, I was literally energized after that too. So I'm really used to eating and then wanting to go to sleep like that. It's called the itis, and I would get the itis all the time. So now I don't have that, and that to me it's huge because after you're working and whatnot, then you have to come home. You gotta help the kid with the homework. You gotta cook dinner, all that stuff. I need all the energy. So the second thing I noticed outside of my energy skyrocketing was that my sinuses cleared up. So that to me that was my main reason for going vegan, was to focus on eating as many things that I could to heal my body of asthma. Because y'all, I had asthma and I didn't develop it until I was like 23 or 24 years old. Supposedly I was like, asthma schmasma. I'm not doing it. This is not going to be my quality of life. I love to do physical activities. I love to run. I love to sprint. If I'm going to work out, I don't like it to be mellow. I want to go in. So when I would be on the treadmill before switching to a plant-based diet, I legit would have to hurry up and get my rescue inhaler. And that is a huge reason as to why I decided to switch my diet. So my sinuses cleared up. I no longer have any sinus infections. I no longer even know where the hell my inhaler is. I don't know. I think it's in my gym bag, but that to me it's such a game changer, because if I slip up, which I have slipped up before because I was plant-based in 2017, and y'all will not believe all the little weight that I had lost came back, and asthma came right back, and wheezing came right back. And I was just like, this is some BS. So I learned my lesson. And I'm back on track, and I have been plant-based for almost a year now. So the number 3 things I noticed, guys, was weight loss. So of course that's a huge thing for a lot of people. I'm sure a lot of people are enticed by a plant-based diet outside of for the health reasons, for the weight loss reasons. So I took my time in losing weight. I decided to not work out like the first probably 5 to 6 months of me being back on a plant-based diet, because I just wanted to recalibrate my body on its normal level and just focus on food. Because I know me, if I try to do too much, I might fall off. But look, so I decided to just focus on eating the right foods, and I dropped about 20 something pounds. Then I kind of noticed the weight kind of stopped coming off as easily. So I was like, now's the perfect time to incorporate, some light working out. So I would do maybe 3 days a week, 4 days a week. And with that being said, I dropped another 10 pounds. So in totality, I've dropped 32 pounds from being plant-based. And I would say, I need to look on my calendar, but I think I'm around the 9-month mark. So that to me, it's great because, one, of course you want to feel, like you are trimming down, and you want to feel good, and you want to feel hot, and all that kind of good stuff. But to me, I just love just the way I feel, because I'm very much about how am I feeling inside and out. So I feel like this is what my normal body is supposed to be doing, because I'm not putting foreign things in my body anymore. So number 4, if it's some guys watching, I'm about to talk about lady stuff. So you might want to go on to number 5. So ladies, so number 4, my period is damn near enjoyable. And I think that's crazy to say, but I'm not lying. And I only say damn near enjoyable because before it was so harsh. All my friends know that if I'm on my period, or I'm about to be on my period, I probably am going to cancel the plans we had, because I would have terrible cramping. I would be so exhausted. I would be, with some junk food cravings, all that kind of stuff. I would have a heavy flow. I have none of that anymore, and it's crazy. So it's lighter. It's I ain't gonna get too much information up on here, but it's so much easier to deal with. It's crazy. Like it's a way more passive thing. So that's just a beautiful thing, and I had to share that, guys, because you got to keep it real. So number 5, I am definitely, guys, more in tune with my emotions and my mental state. Um, a big reason why I decided to go plant-based, again, was this was actually a thing that definitely catapulted me. Was I was driving to my boutique and just getting ready to open up the shop for the day, and I cried the entire way there. I couldn't tell you what the hell I was crying for. I just really couldn't tell you because I don't know, my emotions were just up and down. I felt like depression was coming on. I just didn't know what was going on with me. I'm like blessed. I have zero reasons to be like in that kind of mental state. So I just asked myself, I said, dang, Tamika, well, when the last time you have been full of joy? Because normally I'm the most on 10 person you're gonna know. So I said, self, it was when you were on a plant-based diet, girl. You remember that back in 2017 when you was on a plant-based diet, girl? So with that being said, I am back, and my mental state is just like, I just feel like when you go on a plant-based diet, when you're eating like that it's much more, I don't know, I'm just much more regulated. I'm more even keel. So I'm definitely still on 10, but I don't have those randoms up and downs. And if I do, it's very, very short lived. I'm like, girl, you better get your life and go make you a little plant-based sandwich or something. So yes. So number 6, I have more empathy and more awareness for like environmental issues. So I'm the only vegan person in my household. We could talk about that another time because that's a whole nother set of, challenges that I'm sure a lot of people are going to face. But let's say, it's a weekend, my husband's cooking breakfast, the house starts smelling like bacon. Now, bacon, the smell is still tantalizing. I'm not going to front. It's tantalizing. Yes, it is. However, the thing that gets my mindset together and what makes me not want to eat it is I legit am looking down at that and I'm like, damn, that's poor little piggy had to die. I'm not even being funny. Like, that's the way that I think now. And, it's something that you hear a lot. This is not a guilt trip. You might hear a lot of people say, oh, I love animals. Oh, I love animals. Then why are we eating them? You might just really love cats and dogs or your dog or whatever it may be. But animals are animals. That's what I have. That's like kind of like a revelation. We can't, be picking and choosing which ones we love. Either you love the animals or you don't. So again, that's not a guilt trip. That's just me thinking rationally and, in real terms. So I definitely am being more aware of the plastic that I use, cutting back on that type of thing. I have reusable produce bags if I need to buy, things like that from the grocery store. I bring my reusable totes and my produce bags. Definitely doing my best to cut out on any water bottle stuff. I have a big dumb size water bottle that I keep around with me, and that's just what I have. And that's my goal, is to drink that one big dumb size water bottle. And you're cutting down on plastic. So those are just some little easy ways that I like to do my part, so to speak. And the last thing, and the number 7 thing, is I love to cook. Now, if you know me for longer than 10 years, that's not what Tamika do. I'm really not a cook. However, after I became plant-based and started eating vegan, I am like loving going to the store now. I'm always on the Pinterest. I'm always finding new recipes. And I just really enjoy cooking now. And I'm still baffled just even telling y'all that. And when I post on the Instagrams, people are like, oh my God, can you be my chef? Oh my God, can you cook for my family? And I'm like, for real? Can you open a restaurant? Never. I'll never do that. However, I love cooking colorful dishes and seeing how they taste. And it's crazy because back in the day, I used to always say, like, I don't like vegetables. Ooh, vegetables. My friends will tell you. But now that's all I eat is vegetables. And they taste the bomb. All you got to do is season stuff right. So I'm definitely a cook now. I love posting my recipes. If you enjoyed this video, if you want to check out some of my recipes, definitely go to shytownvegan.com, and that's shy like Chicago, shytownvegan.com. Follow me on the Instagrams. I'm at Tamika. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm at plant-based Tamika. So let me know what you thought of this video. Let me know if you're thinking about going vegan, if you're thinking about trying a plant-based diet. If you are, what benefits have you received from doing so? Just, let's talk. All right, bye.